I have to go for a walk. I have to go to the store to get food. What a good day. Wait, hey, Mikey, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Nothing. Just walking past your house.
What's in your hand?
Oh, nothing. Okay, JJ, I gotta go.
All right, Mikey. Have a good day. I'll see you later.
Yes, good. I'm going to sleep.
It seems it was Mikey after all. Mikey destroyed my farm again. Today I'm gonna teach Mikey a lesson and play it with the base inside his hand. Yeah, inside that arm he used to break my watermelon. I knew Mikey was gonna steal watermelons in my garden again today, so I slipped watermelon pills. In a few seconds, Mikey will go to sleep. And I will be able to get into his hand. This will be just a great revenge. I will teleport into his hand, and I will interfere. His hand is going to rebel against him. It should have worked by now. Great, he's sleeping. It's so good of me to take an ender pearl. Great, I got it. I'm in Mikey's head. It's so empty there's even an echo. It's Mikey's brain. Great, it's a gut passage. We have to go downstairs. It was suddenly good that I landed on something soft. I have never seen what someone looks like from the inside. Here is very unusual. I have to go into the hand. Here is the passage. I'm gonna build a machine to keep Mikey's hand twitching all the time. It's a good thing I took the pistons. I think I'm going to make a base out of blocks of wood. I just imagine how surprised Mikey will be when he sees something wrong with his hand. It will be a lesson to him. Now he will know that stealing food from my garden is bad. Great, I almost finished building a wooden support. Now we have to build the machine. All right, well, the real sleeping pills will stop soon and Mikey will wake up. Now I just have to wait. Now we have to wait. Great, the mechanism works and the hand twitches. Mikey seems to be waking up.
What's going on? Does someone seem to have hit my hand? No, my hand is really twitching. But how is it possible this morning with my hand was all right? Should I go get something to eat? Maybe because I'm hungry?
Oh, great! The mechanism is fully working. Mikey's reaction was amazing. I have another idea how to joke Mikey. This time, I'll put a Porsche with mucus it sticks to everything. I imagine Mikey will be surprised when he touches something and can't let it go. Mikey won't know it was me. It's a good thing I took all the gear I had at home. All right, I think I got it good. Now I need to put the lever in and activate it. The main thing is not to get in the mucus. If I touch the piston, I stick to it.
What's wrong with my hand? It feels like someone else was controlling it. I can't get out. Hey, villager, help me. My hand is stuck to the door. There's another villager, but you two can definitely help me.
How did you manage to put glue on your hand? You always have to wash your hands. All right, get ready. The two of us will pull your hand. I think we can appreciate your hand from the wall. I think it's gonna hurt. Try not to scream.
Okay, but just make it quick so I don't even have time to understand anything. Let's pull.
Oh, great. How do I like pranks over Mikey? He has such a funny face every time. Mikey was really scared. I think he hasn't learned his lesson yet. So, I'll keep making fun of him. I just had a new idea about a prank. I will build pistons on two sides on each side of the arm, and when I activate the lever, Mikey's arm will get bigger. I love watching Mikey wonder if I honestly think he's figured out what's wrong with stealing. But I love making fun of Mikey. I have a lot of work to do. First, I have to finish building the wooden support. All right, now I have to get to the hard part, which is building a machine to enlarge Mikey's arm. It will be very funny when he sees what happened to his hand. I remember that once Mikey was bitten by a bee, then his hand became big. It was very funny. I'm sure Mikey will think again that he was bitten by a bee. I'm almost done. Now I have to lay the cables. Now you have to connect all the cables together. Now you need to put the lever. Great, everything is ready. I can't wait to see Mikey's surprised face. Now I have to pump Mikey's arm. I accidentally fell. I have to be careful. I have to activate the lever all the time. I think I'm starting to notice that the arm is starting to get bigger. So I had to activate it automatically. Now we just have to wait for Mikey's arm to get bigger.
What is going on? Why did my hand become so big? Did I get bitten again by a bee? My hand is wider than a leg is possible. I have run out of ice at home. I have to get in the water. Great garden. I hope the cold water will help me to cool my hand. I think it stopped getting bigger. I thought I heard it might be from allergies.
Oh,
Maybe I should go to the hospital and have them examine my hand. It's not normal.
it was very funny, but I need to stop to enlarge his arm. If I continue, he can go to the hospital. I need to think of something else. I think I have an idea how I can use the last mechanism. I'm gonna stick a hoe to the sticky pistons, and when I activate the lever, Mikey's arm will twitch, and he'll be swinging a hoe. Ho-ho! It's a very simple but brilliant idea. I have to hurry, or Mikey might change her mind and go to the hospital.
Well, it looks like my hand is back to normal. Hopefully nothing else is going to happen.
Oh,
Is that a hoe? But I didn't get a hoe. How is that possible? I don't control my hand. It feels like someone is controlling my hand. Now I'm sure it's definitely not allergies. How can I stop? Great! I can throw away the hoe. I feel like it was glued to my hand. I must hide in my home. I do not want to hurt anyone. Maybe I need to sleep to make it go away. I heard that in a dream my body is recovering. Maybe my hand is fine? Okay, I'll rest. And if my hand isn't normal, I'll think about how to fix it.
so Mikey decided to rest a little at home. I guess I could scare him a lot. It's actually time to leave, but I like to make fun of Mikey. I think we need to have another last joke. I'm gonna put lava in Mikey's hand, and I think he's gonna be really surprised that his arm is on fire. Oh, well, good thing I brought my lava buckets, cause I knew I could use a bucket of lava. I can't wait to see Mikey's surprised face. I wonder what Mikey's doing right now. He sort of said he wanted to sleep. Hope he hasn't fallen asleep yet. I'd like to make fun of Mikey all day. I wonder he started to guess that it was me all this time. Oh, I was almost finished. It was left to pour quite a bit of lava. It's getting really hot in here, so I hope Mikey sees his hand burning. I wonder what he'll do when he sees his hand on fire. I can't wait to see that.
I think my hand is fine. I think I've recovered. Maybe watch TV, if I'm honest. I don't want to go anywhere anymore. It smells like something fried. I'm just so hungry. Maybe a new restaurant with delicious food open somewhere. Something seems to burn. Did I not turn off the stove or iron? Now it smells. It hurts. I realized it. My hand is burning. What happened? Her hand was fine a minute ago. I have to put out the fire. I have to find water. I think there was a fountain of cold water outside. I feel like I put my hand in lava. I have to dip in the water. I felt a little better, but my hand feels like it's still burning. Good thing there was a fountain of cold water on the street all this time. I feel better if my hand used to be covered in lava, but now everything is fine. My hand is now normal. Hope more with my hand nothing will happen. How am I tired of all this?
How I am tired of all this. Mikey constantly manages to escape somehow. I want him to learn a lesson forever that I cannot steal. I'll leave him alone when he realizes he was wrong. I'll shut down all the machines. I'll make them all work at the same time. Then Mikey's hand will start spinning in different directions. I hope I can. I've never done anything like this before. First, I have to build iron block walls. I think it'll look amazing. I don't regret spending all day making fun of Mikey. I love looking at Mikey's surprised face. He's always so funny. Oh, great. Now I have to make iron walls. I have to hurry or Mikey can go to the hospital. If he goes to the hospital, they'll tell him that his hand is fine. You just have a little JJ in your hand. Oh, great. I'm practically shaved. After I build the walls, I'll have to wire the cables to activate all the traps at once. I wonder if Mikey's already starting to realize that I'm the one controlling his arm this whole time. And I think Mikey's already starting to suspect something. So I have to hurry. I wonder what Mikey's thinking right now. Knowing him, he might be convinced that a ghost has possessed his hand. Or that a witch cursed him. I remember one time I covered myself with a blanket and jumped out of a corner, shouting, "I was a ghost!" Mikey was so scared he passed out. It was very funny. Well, good thing I put cameras outside. I can track what Mikey's doing. I don't see him on CCTV. Maybe he's hiding in the house right now, or he's hiding out somewhere. Oh, okay, I can't waste any time. I have to keep building the iron wall. The sooner I can finish the wall, the sooner I can make fun of Mikey again. I have to make the wall high enough where the lever is. We need to build even higher. I need these walls so I can connect all the levers with one long cable. Oh, I hope I've never built a cable this long before. I have to build all the buildings. Great, now we have to build an iron wall on top. I wish I had a speed potion. I could have built this much faster. All right, now all we have to do is put the iron blocks in and the wall will be finished and the cable will have to be laid. Great! I'm almost done. Now I have to put the wall on both sides. I can't wait to see Mikey's surprised face. All right, I'm done building the walls. Now for the hard part. Now the main thing is not to confuse. I've just never combined several traps at the same time before, so I'm a little worried. But I'm sure I'll succeed. All that's left is to run the cables and my super prank trap will be over. Great. So far, I'm doing pretty well, as long as I don't run out of redstone dust now, or I won't be able to do the cable. I have already been able to connect several traps, like nothing complicated. Now, the main thing is to take your time, or I could get something wrong. I'll do it slowly, but at least I'll be sure the trap will work. All right, I'm almost done laying out the cables. There's just a little bit left, and everything will be ready. All right, there's only 2 traps left to wire. How tired I am. When I'm done with everything I have to go eat, I can go for ice cream. Well, the last trap with sticky pistons is left. When I connect it, everything will be ready, and it will only be waiting for the trap to work. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna glue an emerald to the piston, and Mikey's gonna freak out when he sees objects coming out of his hand. All right, now I need to activate the lever.
What happens to my hand? It turns in all directions. It's not funny anymore. What is it? How did I get emerald in my hand? I don't even have any emeralds in my house. How can I stop it? My hand is going crazy all day. What? How did I get a hoe in my hands? I have to give her up. I have to think about where my hand got weird from, right after I stole JJ's garden food.
What?
Maybe if I put his garden all over. How difficult it is, because my hand is going crazy. I can't even properly insert a garden. I have to hurry. The sooner I finish, the sooner this is over.
Great! Mikey finally figured it out. Now I can get out of here. I hope he learned his lesson forever. Still, it was funny to make fun of Mikey. First, I have to disable the lever so Mikey can operate his hand properly. I hope by the time I get outside, he'll have my vegetable garden repaired. And then you can get out of here. If I'm honest, I'll remember this day for life. Now, I have to get out of here, and how can I get up? I wish there was an elevator. Okay, I'm practically out, so I hope I can get out without being seen. Great! This is Mikey's heart, it's so big. Okay, I've got to keep going. I've almost got to the top. Well, I got to the top. I'm in Mikey's head now. I have to get out of here. Good thing I saved one ender pearl. I knew I might need it. Oh, great! I got it. I'm free now. It's good to breathe fresh air. It's Mikey. He didn't seem to notice me. Fine. He's rebuilding my garden. Now he's learned that lesson for good.
After I finish this vegetable garden, I will not go one step closer to it. I think this vegetable garden is cursed. Although I think the fact that I have not hesitated to take vegetables and fruits from the garden. How good is it that now my hand is back to normal? Honestly, I'm so tired. Today was so crazy. I'm sure I'll remember this day for life.
Oh, great! Mikey has almost completely restored my garden. Although I think he's looking even better now than he was. Mikey's doing a really good job of repairing the garden, and now I've forgiven him.
How tired I am! It's like now happens to my hand. I'm done with the garden. Now I can get some rest. It was not as difficult as I thought. If I'm honest, I'm a little hungry.
You did good, Mikey. You rebuilt my garden. And to be honest, it looks even better than it was.
Yep.
What I really want to tell you is the truth. When you broke my garden, I decided to teach you a lesson. And I teleported into your hand. All this time, I've been controlling your hand. But at least you've learned not to take food from my garden.
Are you kidding me? I'm sick of this.
Oh,
I just took the watermelon
what?
out of your garden and you've been harassing me all day. I'll burn your vegetable garden. It won't even be ashes. Well, JJ, I
What?
think you're learning your lesson now that you can't control other people.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. It was worth it. You had to make fun of you. You were so funny. And the garden can be built a new one.
If you build another garden, I'll burn it too. You understand me? And now I'm going to eat ice cream.